I mean, yeah, it sucks. She keeps dying and repeating the day again and again and again and again, but it could be worse, right? I mean, she could be naked during the whole process. Happy Death Day is a new twist on a slasher flick from Blumhouse, written and directed by Christopher B. Landon and starring Jessica Rothe. Jessica Rothe plays Tree, a young girl that wakes up on the day of her birthday with a hangover. We see the type of person she is as we follow her through the day until a mysterious person keeps on killing her. She keeps waking up that same morning and repeating the same situation. Terror and hilarity ensue as she tries to find out who the killer is before the killer keeps on killing her again and again and again. As you see the logo from Blumhouse, you already know what you're getting yourself into. Decent idea, cheap on the budget. You may not know the name Christopher B. Landon, but you have seen his work because he has written Paranormal Activity 2, 3, 4. I think he directed one of them, and he also directed Scout's Guide for the Zombie Apocalypse. Now this movie has the same kind of gimmick as Marlon Wayans' Naked, but it's handled a lot better. We actually get a few good laughs out of it. Like Tom Cruise in Edge of Tomorrow, we see Jessica Roth's character grow, change, and learn from her mistakes. In the beginning of the movie, she's a bitch. No one really likes her. If they like her, it's just for her looks and they just want to sleep with her. That's that, because that's that. Now this movie's not also trying to be a slasher flick. It's also trying to be a comedy in the vein of, let's say, Mean Girls, or in a little bit like Clueless. And some of the stuff really works. Jessica Rothe as the lead knows how to work comedy and terror effectively. She's actually pretty fun to watch and she can hold her own through the movie. She can carry the whole movie on her back. But other than the premise being able to use comedy and horror put together, this movie doesn't really have much going for it. And I can't help but feel like it's the director's fault. He doesn't have much of an edge. He doesn't have much of a style. He doesn't have much of a personality. All the characters are extremely way over the top, while the movie's look is extremely bland. Like, I see what he was going for, but he doesn't achieve it, not by a long shot. If it wasn't for Jessica Rothe as the lead, this movie wouldn't even work at all, period. Another thing that bumps me out is the rating of the flick, because it's PG-13. And being PG-13, it limits the ability of being creative in the slasher horror aspect. So we want to see Tree try to figure out the mystery of her killer while being killed in extremely creative ways, but we don't ever really see any of the kills. We just cut away from most of the kills. Another thing that's a huge bummer of this movie is the reveal of the killer. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but really? And it seemed like the studio decided to play it safe and put 5 different endings crammed into this movie, because you think that the movie's about to end, it fades to black, and I'm getting out of my seat, and then another scene comes in. And then you think it's gonna be the end, and it starts fading to black, and I'm starting to get out of my seat, and another scene comes in. And then you see another scene, you think it's the end, and it starts to fade to black, and then another scene. Maybe they were playing a prank with the damn movie, but I wasn't feeling it. All in all, I believe that the idea was a clever idea, and I think that the only thing that really works was Jessica Rothe as the lead. Other than that, I wasn't a fan of this movie. I mean, it's better than Naked. All in all, I'm gonna have to give this movie 1.5 stars out of 5. Well guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you see here, click like at the bottom, subscribe to our page, go to our SoundCloud page for our more extensive reviews. This is Ray from LiveWire. Once again, thanks for watching.